Hey guys, Marlon here from Games and Warriors channel. Now I have a quick news video for you guys and girls today, and this is regarding Nintendo discusses lessons learned from Wii U launch, vision for Switch Online, and more. So we're going to talk about that, and that's going to be a little bit beefy because Reggie kind of went into details on how they're going to actually improve the Nintendo Switch Online. And for me, I would say the Switch Online needs to be vastly improved than what it is right now, because they're going to start charging for it, and the one on the Wii U, the online infrastructure on the Wii U was just terrible. So we're just going to have to see how Nintendo, or how Reggie explains how they're gonna better it. And we're gonna also talk about the fact that Sonic Forces, there will be no pre-release review codes for Sonic Forces. Now this is sad, considering that, you know, a lot of people make their purchases around reviews and stuff like that. So IGN, we're going to talk about that. IGN reached out to them and they said, nope, we're not sending out any pre-release review codes. So that's a slap to the face to, you know, reviewers and critics and everything like that. But hey, we're just going to have to wait and see how that works out. And then the last bit of news that we have for y'all today is Nintendo estimates that Super Mario Odyssey surpassed 2 million units sold worldwide in the first 3 days. Only Mario can do that in 3 days, right? So that's spectacular news there. So we're going to touch up on that. So let's start talking about the first thing here. So Reggie is going into discussion here about how they can better the Switch Online. So Reggie Fils-Aimé, the president and chief operator, operating officer of Nintendo of America, has been a very busy man. Recently, with the launch of Super Mario Odyssey, and a handful of publications got to sit down with him at the launch night for Mario's latest game. Forbes, being one of them, found out a little more about where Nintendo thought they went wrong with the Wii U launch, the yet to be revealed Switch Online service, and more. So one of the questions that they asked was, on the problems with the Wii U launch, it's fair to say that one of the problems with the Wii U launch is that it didn't have big exclusive Zelda or Mario. So that's true, because around that time I think they were coming out with a bunch of new IPs and third-party stuff they were showing off. I mean, the whole thing was executed wrong. The Wii U launch was just executed. It's a good system, but there was not enough games, and the vision was just lackluster. So that's good there that they actually corrected that error with the Nintendo Switch by dropping Zelda, even though I wish they would have dropped Mario at first, but they dropped Zelda, then Mario. And you know, the Switch is selling extraordinarily well, almost 8 million units sold. So that is great that they actually, you know, figured out, hey, you know, let's try to not make the same mistake again. All right, so there's a host of other things that they were actually talking about the Wii U launch. So I'm gonna leave the link in the description for you guys to read up more on that. So on to the online Switch service here. The guy asked him, tell me about the Switch Online and the plans for next year, and when it becomes a paid service, what exactly is that going to be like? And so Reggie is like, I am not going to tell you exactly, of course, but he said what it's going to look like, we'll share more about it next year. But what I can tell you is that our vision is to have a robust online environment, not only provides the robust and multiplayer experience and matchmaking, that those elements are minimum. Our goal is to provide that extra Nintendo twist. Now Nintendo, if you're watching this video, which I know you are, you need to make your online, I mean, even if you got to take, you know, ideas from PlayStation and Xbox, please do, because your online is terrible. And even with the Switch, you need an app. That's going to be a whole nother video that I'm going to talk about, because I know I get passionate about this stuff, guys, and I go in depth with this stuff. So they really have to fix the online. The fact that I need a phone, another device, just so that I can use your online, no, that app should already be built inside the Switch, and it should be so seamless to where I can just plug up any headphone, which now with the what was it, the update 4.0, now you can actually use any USB to actually, you know, talk on or whatever. But the online needs to be so much better than what it is right now. So let's hope that Nintendo nails it with the online, and that's it. That's all the Switch really needs, because it's getting first party titles left and right, more than what the Wii U had in its first year, more than what the Wii had in its first year. So I mean, all they have to do is capitalize on the online, and Nintendo will be on their way. In the interview also, Reggie was also talking about virtual reality and the importance of third-party support for the Switch. So I'm guessing Nintendo is probably going to go the virtual reality route, because there's a market for that. Because Sony virtual reality headset is actually doing well, because, you know, at the Games for Paris conference yesterday, they were actually showing off a bunch of games, you know, for the PlayStation VR. So I would think that, you know, Nintendo would, you know, go alongside with that avenue of you know, introducing, you know, VR, because that would be just so dope to play Super Mario Galaxy in VR. That would just be mind-boggling, right? So link will be in the description to read up on the full story. I just hope Nintendo really execute on the online if they're going to be charging for it. All right, second bit of news here is that there will be no pre-release review codes for Sonic Forces. So the article states that Sonic Forces releases in about a week, but it looks like reviewers won't be releasing, reviews won't be releasing with it. This is because, according to IGN's executive editor of reviews, word has been sent that announced that there will not be pre-release review codes for Sonic Forces. Now, I've been hearing mixed things about Sonic Forces. A lot of people are saying that the game is not living up to the hype. It doesn't run smooth. It's glitchy. Host of bad things I've been hearing about it. I mean, by far from what I've seen so far, the game looks good. But I don't see it topping Sonic Mania, and it's kind of fishy because Sonic Mania, we got review codes for Sonic Mania, but Sonic Forces, like, what's the deal with that? Something is fishy going on, guys. I'm gonna let y'all chime in the comments and let me know what y'all have to say about that. But I think, are you guys hiding something with y'all games? Because the only review that I've seen out right now is for Famitsu, and they gave it a 35 out of 40, which is really good. But I mean, what are you hiding? Why are you not giving out, you know, YouTubers and the likes? Maybe, I don't know, maybe the game is bad, maybe the game is good, who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see. Let me know what y'all think, but I think something is very fishy with that there, because if you're not hiding anything, then you should already have your review codes out right now, because the game comes out, what, on the 7th or something? Who knows? But we're just gonna have to wait and see how Sonic Forces turns out. All right, and the last bit of news that we have for you all today is Nintendo estimates the Mario Odyssey, that Mario Odyssey surpassed 2 million units sold worldwide in its first 3 days. That's spectacular, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna rise even more with Christmas and Thanksgiving coming up. A lot of people, a lot of kids are gonna want to buy Super Mario Odyssey, you know, for the Nintendo Switch, and I'm so happy for Nintendo right now. Hopefully they can sell out on consoles. I want them to sell out on consoles this year, sell out on Super Mario Odyssey this year, because it's a great time to be a Nintendo gamer, especially if you've been on the fence for a while about the Nintendo Switch and about the games and stuff. Now you have plenty of games to choose from, and the Switch is just getting a lot of third-party support. All right, guys, so if you love this video, hit the like button, hit the bell if you're brand new, and also click that red button, click that subscribe button to stay up to date all things Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox. Thank y'all so much for the tremendous support, and the people that subscribed from the Last of Us 2 baby trailer. That video got over 9,000 views, and reacted to it, and we got a lot of new people over here. So thank y'all so much for the tremendous support. Catch y'all in the next one, and peace, garlic heads. I'm out of here.